of stories about different Maravillas in the county jail having to hold it down and pretty much having to fight against everybody.
Well, yeah, I mean, we had the green light, so it's like, they'll be like, what'd you say you're from again? Be like, I'm from Maravilla, and they'll be like, I'm a so-and-so, all right, and it's on, you know? Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Sometimes our numbers, we got a few more. Sometimes, well, for the most part, they have more because there's a lot more other gangs than there are Maravillas, you know? So it's a funny thing. People always say, oh, well, fucking, you vatos, because we had our own module, and they'll say, oh, you guys want to protect the custody or something. They'll be like, you try to go up against 1,000 gangs and see what happens to you, you know? Yeah, so it's like, miss me with that bullshit, you know? So, but yeah, I mean, for the most part, it's on site. You know, we just, you know, we got some ones that are just were with it. You know, a lot of homies that are passed away now, but there was some that are still around that were just like straight soldiers that just didn't care. You know, they knew what time it was when they got busted in the county. They knew what they were up against, you know, and they didn't care. You know, it's just like, fuck it, we're gonna fight for what we believe in, and you're gonna follow orders. So it is what it is, you know. So back when the green light first, they were putting us on the main line, dorms to dorms, just other modules, and then after a while, it just got too much. There was too much drama. There was too many fights, too many stabbings. So they just said, you know what, we're gonna give you guys your own module because this shit doesn't seem like it's gonna fucking simmer down, you know. So then when we got our own module, the Maravilla module, it was in 3,200, 6-man cells, and it was lovely because we were all homies in there, you know. We go to the module and shit, and we just fucking be with all our homies. And the thing was like, because you got a blood module back then, you got a crip module, you got a Sureño gang module, you know? So those are the 4 main modules. And then you even had the Asian module, because the Asians had the green lights for a while. And, you know, that's where you were, you know? And it was cool, you know? You just with your own homies and shit, you know? And fucking, the funny thing about it, like I said, how people try to say, well, not really people, just some haters, they try to say, oh, well, you guys PC'd up because you were in your Maravilla module. The way I see it, right? What about all these gangs, all these homie gangs, Sureño gangs now, right? If they're up north, right? They don't got the numbers. The Norteños got the numbers. What do? They give them their own module in, say, Santa Clara County Jail, right? Do you consider them PCs? Nah, they don't consider themselves PC. But yet they're not going the main line. No, they're going to a Sureño module. So it's kind of funny, right? You go to Arizona, state of Arizona. They don't let the homies go. They don't let the homies go in the main line with the vatos from Arizona. No, they go to a Sureño module, right? Same shit, right? Do you consider yourself PC? No, because you're not bitches, right? You just don't have the numbers. So it is what it is. So that's one of the things that I always laughed about, how vatos or haters basically would try to say that, oh, you guys are PCs. Like, nah, you know, we ain't no PC, because we on the main line. When it goes to prison, we're there, you know? It's just a county jail thing. The numbers ain't there, so of course, what are you gonna do, you know?
Is there more drama having to deal with that green light in county jail than it is in prison?
Well, it doesn't carry to the prison, so it's just a county jail thing. You know, it's a street and county jail thing. Once you get to prison, we're all united, you know? Because like I said, we're not pieces of shit. We're just homies that don't fucking want to pay fucking rent, you know? We don't. This is our neighborhood. We're not gonna give up shit, and that's just the bottom line, you know? And it is what it is, you know. In prison, fucking, we run with everybody, you know. We run with the homies. Hey, we're Southern Mexicans. We're just not Sureños, you know.
I always wondered why a lot of other neighborhoods didn't follow what you guys did. Because if everyone said the same thing, right, then the numbers would be on your side, right?
Well, yeah, that is true, you know. And that is what it is, you know. And that's how they choose to live their life, you know. My older homies chose to do it this way, you know. And I'm not gonna judge them and knock them for them. That it is what it is, you know.
So a lot of people would think, man, all the Maravillas must be super tight, considering what they had to go through for 15 years. But even now, there's still issues between different Maravilla neighborhoods.
Oh, definitely. I mean, it got bad like in around the early 2000s. It got real, like we were just you know, going at it, you know, people passing away left and right, you know. Just like, and you get that question, well, I thought you guys were all from the same gang. First off, we're not from the same gang. We have the same last name. We're from Maravilla, but we're not we're not from the same gang. We're all different gangs. We're not cliques. We're different gangs. You know, we just have the same last name. And yeah, it was bad. You know, we going at it with each other and shit happens. You know, but we can't. Shit happen. You can't. If you're from another neighborhood, that's bound to happen. It could happen over a bitch. It could happen over money. It just shit happens. You know, and like you said, you're not from that gang. So you can't control from another gang to another gang, you know. You only do it for yourself. And so then you can't even control your own gang because you're not the leader. So obviously everybody does what they're gonna do, you know.
So even though Marianna Maravilla is one of the largest, it's not the oldest of them. Can you speak on which ones you think are the oldest ones?
Thanks for watching StreetTV.net. If you're not subscribed, please hit that button below and click the bell to receive alerts and notifications. Feel free to comment below so you can give us your feedback, and be sure to watch the 2 related episodes to the right. If you want to support this platform or follow us on social media, visit the link in the description. And thanks for watching StreetTV.net.